Christmas, doctors.
Merry Christmas.
Well, it's not quite Christmas yet, actually. It's the 23rd. But I'm gonna publish the first video right now, and I don't want to because I don't like it. I didn't realize it was gonna be that fucking long. Oh, actually, I can't do that yet. I have to make a thumbnail first. But I'm gonna publish the video today, and I mean, when I was sitting editing over at that computer, I was like so bored out of my mind, which is not a good sign. I just went on and on too much, and I didn't realize how long. Well, I said in the end that it was too long, but I didn't realize that it was 1 hour long. I thought that it was maybe like 45 or something, maybe 50, but an hour, I mean, it's too much. And that's how I get sometimes too, when I talk for too long, and when something kind of, I don't know, when something happens that I'm not satisfied with, I say something, or I don't feel like I do a movie justice, or I don't feel like I have a lot of important, relevant things to say, and then something happens in my mind where it's like it pushes over that first domino, and then everything is just hopeless after that. So sometimes that can happen especially after a while, I think, when I make videos and when I talk for a while about movies. So after a while I just noticed that my energy just dipped, and I'm sorry about that, but I couldn't really redo anything, and I want to upload the video. I don't want to, I mean, I do that I've done that so many times, making videos and then edited them, or started editing them, and then I never end up uploading them because I'm not satisfied with them. But with this one I didn't want to do that because I did want to do something for Christmas, and time is of the essence right now, so I can't do it again. But if you watched the whole thing, I'm sure you noticed. Well, if you didn't, then maybe it's not as bad as I think. But if you did, it's gonna be better in this video. I'm not gonna go on and on. I'm gonna film some short clips now and then, and it's gonna be a bit tighter and a bit different. So I just wanted to mention that in the beginning of the video, and so let's keep going from there. Oh, by the way, I'm watching the Christmas episode of ER season 12. Yeah, I'm enjoying ER, and they always have a Christmas episode. So when I received season 12 in the mail on Monday, I think it was, I thought that, well, I probably have time to get at least to the Christmas episode before Christmas, and yeah, here we are. So I'll watch this, and then I'll go to the gym, and I'll talk to you later. Hello. So where did I leave off? I don't know. I think they said that I was going to the gym, and I did, and it felt great. This was a really good gym week, especially today. Anyway, I tried to sort of tell myself on the cross trainer at the end, like, okay, I'm gonna keep pushing myself because I'm gonna be eating a lot this weekend, so a couple extra calories is gonna, I mean, a couple hundred extra calories burned on the cross trainer is definitely gonna take care of that. Yeah, a couple hundred calories, that's like a piece of a ham, big piece of ham. But I did push myself at the end, and I did more than I usually do, because I felt like, well, even though it's really not gonna do that much in the long run, I mean, for now, it's it feels better. I mean, psychologically it does a lot. You have a nice weekend to look forward to, and you're gonna eat a lot of stuff, and you can't work out because the gym is closed the following 2 days, which I don't mind, but still, I'm looking forward to resting and having an excuse to take a couple days off. Okay, now I go on and on too much, and then I forget where I started. I mean, like, but I mean, yeah, I tell myself that it's gonna matter, but really, it's considering how much I'm gonna eat, I mean, a couple hundred calories more on the cross trainer. Anyway. You get it. But it felt good. Once again, my arm is killing me because I did biceps and shoulders. And I do have a shoulder problem, but today I didn't really feel it too much, even though I did stuff that I normally don't feel like I can do because of it. So that's good. Right now it's about 6 o'clock, and since it is the day before Christmas Eve, which, I don't know, I mean, I guess the day before or the night before might be Christmas Eve in the States, but the day before over here is today. So it's Christmas tomorrow. Everybody's gonna celebrate. Everybody needs a lot of food, and it's Friday too, so it's before the weekend. So that just adds to it, I guess. So there might be a lot of people. So might have to hustle my way through. You know, there's gonna be. I think the word mosh pit is like a perfect metaphor for everyday life. So today it's gonna be mosh pits in front of every aisle. It's like, okay, I'm gonna jump into the dairy section, and then I you know, eventually I find myself out. I find my way out, and I'm like, milk, I wanted butter. Well, it's gonna have to do. I'm not going back in there. Anyway, so I'm going there now. So, you know, pray for me. Let's hope I make it back alive. My arm has killed me. I'm going in. Actually, it wasn't that bad. Here's the hall. Yeah, no, it was just as many people as there usually are. So yeah, although there might have been some you know, acting and exaggeration and planning ahead on my part to create that very funny sequence for you. Anyway, I was out, bought a bunch of unhealthy stuff. Because, like I said, those 200 calories, I can squeeze an infinite amount of food into those 200 calories. No, but I'm gonna have a nice weekend for sure. I'm debating whether I should wrap the gift today or tomorrow. If I don't do it today, I might regret it tomorrow when I'm gonna wanna sleep in. But I don't feel like doing it now. So, like anyone without a brain, I'm going to procrastinate and regret my decision tomorrow. Although I could show you what I got. We got a gift card from my mother. We got I mean, basically I bought stuff for my mother and then one thing for my whole family over at my dad's house, but I'll explain later. My Protein, they have to put their brand, I mean the website, name of the website on the fucking thing, don't they? They can't just release it like it is. No, I'm kidding, but this is some kind of foam roller. I mean, I think you massage, get rid of knots, or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. But I mean, we buy stuff for each other that we put on our Christmas lists, on our wish lists. So these are safe purchases. And then a smoothie blender. And then the thing that I got for my family over at my dad's house. So yeah, those three for my mom. And then I got one thing for everybody, for everyone, because I don't really have a lot of money to, you know, spend on each of the 5 people up there. I don't really know if I wasn't sure if I could afford something for each of them, so I just decided that I'm gonna have to buy one thing for everyone. And I let them know, so that, like I told my sister, you know, you don't need to get anything from me this year, because I can't buy anything for each one, because I can't afford it, but I'm gonna buy something, like a shared gift. So that's what I did. I bought a board game. This one is called Nadoda. When? How the fuck does that mean, when? 3 words. It means, I don't know, it means when is that? You know, when was that? When did you say? No, scratch that last one, but something like that. It's about time and knowing when different things happened, and you're supposed to place these different events chronologically on like a timeline that you have. So each player will have. I've played this before, and that's why I went with this one. When I found it, I was like, well, okay, I'll start from the beginning. I thought that I should get a board game, because what else am I gonna get? Like a shared gift? I mean, that's difficult, you know. Is it like that for you too? I mean, when the neighbor, you know, whatever, opens up the tap, whatever. I mean, it's like you're expecting a flood from the ceiling or something. But I guess that's how it is in buildings like these. But anyway, so usually I thought that I should get a board game, because usually on Christmas Eve we have sort of made a tradition out of playing a board game. with the family on Christmas Eve, like the last thing we do before we wrap it up, basically. And it's been nice to do that every year. I think we've done it maybe 3 years, and it's always been fun. I remember like the first or the second time we did it, my younger sister, she was like, "Oh, this is the best Christmas ever," which isn't something she would normally say, I feel. So that proves that we have a good time. She said it while we played. So anyway, so that's why I thought that a board game could be appropriate. Whether we'll play this year, I mean, whether we'll play a game at all this year, I don't know. Doesn't matter. I mean, I'm not expecting us to play this tomorrow, but at some time we can do this. I mean, at some point we can all play this and have a good time. The reason why when I was looking through board games and when I came across this, or when I thought of this, the reason why I was like, oh, I'm gonna get that for sure, is because I played this before. I played this, I mean, I don't expect you to remember this, but a year and a half ago I was at Stockholm Archipelago, and me and my cousin and her mom, we played this game a year and a half ago. And when I was there this year as well, I was actually a bit disappointed that they did not bring this. They forgot this game down, down south where they live. And I was like, oh, well, that sucks, because I've been looking forward to playing this again. So I'm looking forward to playing this with new people, I guess. Oh shit! I almost didn't think, and I almost opened this. So what is this game? Well, like I said, you place things out on a timeline. So we have a few different events here. Like I guess when the Statue of Liberty came to New York, and maybe when the LP was introduced. I don't know. I mean, various events. I mean, there's bigger events than this too on there, but various events that you place out on a timeline. So you'll get one card to put down, like just one, so you know where to put the other ones. One to start with, and then you put it out on the timeline, and then next time you'll receive a card. The person who whoever person reads it to you will read an event, and then it's up to you to decide when that event happened. And so first of all you have to decide if it happened before or after the card you already have on the board, so to speak. And then the more cards you have, the more difficult it is to determine when it happened, in between which two events. And I love stuff like that. I love quizzes. I'm not always that good at them, but I still love them. But I'm also fascinated with time, I guess, and dates. I mean, I'm not some kind of crazy. I mean, there are people who know dates. I mean, to the very exact date, like February 2nd, 1969, blah 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 happened. I don't know that, but I mean, I like to know what year things happen, so I can place them out in history. And so this is a fun game. So hopefully this is going to be a success whenever we play it. And I realized now, a little while ago when I was talking, I was like, I said before that this was going to be a shorter video than the last one. It might still be, but even if it's a long one, I'm sure this will be better than the last one. Anyway, that's it for now. So I'm gonna enjoy my weekend. There's a show starting in about an hour that I kind of want to see, so I'll watch that. Have a nice time. I bought some chocolate and pizza, so I'll enjoy that. And yeah, sounds good. Well, of course I have to watch A Christmas Vacation. Although I say of course, and I just put in the Polar Express, and then I realized I don't want to watch this movie right now. So I took it out again. Actually, well, I mean, I don't know. I just didn't really feel like. I mean, as soon as I turned it on, I didn't get that right feeling, and I thought, is this the 3D version that I'm watching now? So I took it out and I put in the other disc instead. Then I played it and I was like, no, this is the 3D version. But then when I took that out, I was like, yeah, I don't want to watch this movie right now. I want to watch A Christmas Vacation instead. So that's what I'm doing at almost midnight. So it's almost the 24th now. When this movie will be over, it will be. So that's appropriate. But it would have been appropriate with any Christmas movie, I guess. But especially this one, because this is my favorite one. So I'm watching this now, and I just thought that I would include that right here, because why not? It's one more movie that I'm watching this year, and it's gonna be the last one. Yeah, so I think I watched this one last the previous year as well. This is the one that I finished with. So yeah, maybe I did that. Maybe I have done that more times than that. I don't know, but it does feel appropriate to end with your favorite one. Anyway, so I'm just lying here with you know, the sheets, whatever, in the couch, which I've made a habit of doing that these days. Sometimes I fall asleep here too, and then I sleep here all through the night. You don't really get a good night's sleep here, but it is nice to just doze off here. Sometimes, having something playing in the background, and then just sometimes you just find yourself early in the morning still lying here. So oh well. Yeah, so I'm gonna enjoy this movie for sure. Hey, it's Yuletide Carol. La 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 la. Take it, Russ. La 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 la. And a very Merry Christmas to me. That's ridiculous. Yeah. I doing the dishes. It's about the worst thing there is to do. About the worst thing in life. Not really, but I hate doing the dishes, man. So I sometimes leave them for just far too long, and it's kind of gross. And now I don't even have time to do them because it's an hour until I'm supposed to be at my mom's place. My grandma arrives at 12. So but she told me 12:30. So I mean, okay, I could be there at 12 too, and I could be there at 1, I'm sure. But we said 12:30. So Merry Christmas to you too. Well, I mean, I don't know really who I'm saying it to because you're not watching it on Christmas. But I guess I'm saying it to the vlog and to myself. It is Christmas, and one thing I do need to do before is of course this, but it's only 4 gifts, although 3 of them are quite big. Well, it's actually only 3 because this one is done. So yeah, so I will do that, and I will have. Well, I'm not gonna have anything to eat, but I'm gonna at least have some protein because well, I'm gonna have that. So there's that. I was gonna say something. Oh, my trapezius. I did, shrugs. Basically, you just hold dumbbells and you're doing this, which doesn't look difficult, but believe me, it's one of the most painful exercises you can do. One of the most excruciating feelings in the gym. Just this. Try it once when you're at the gym, and although do it properly. Don't do this, which some people do. Yeah, and I haven't done that in a little while, and I'm feeling so sore. And it's not one of the absolutely most comfortable sore feelings that you can have, but like I said before in the other vlog, it makes you feel like you've worked hard, and so it's also a sign that muscle part has been working, and that when you're eating, you're building it up again and adding muscle to it. But anyway, I need to hurry up, so I'm gonna get ready, and then we'll wrap the gifts, although I don't know if I'll show that, we'll see. Well then, things got a bit late, but not much to do about that. I'm gonna have to, this is where I keep my stuff. An empty box of Quality Street. Anyway, yeah, okay, I mean, there's not really much to film. I'm just gonna do this right now. I can never remember where I put my fucking camera. I mean, when I'm vlogging like this, I just put it down somewhere, and then I have to look around. Where the hell is it? No, it was right there. So anyway, and also speaking of putting things, where the hell are you supposed to keep these things? There's no top of no no wardrobe, no top of a wardrobe or top of a shelf or whatever where it's appropriate to put these. They're just the most awkward thing that you... I mean, where do I keep them? Here? Fine. Okay, good. Well, okay, yeah. Here we go. Beautiful. That's it. So I do have a big bag that I can make use of now. Look at this. I have way too many bags. I don't know. Do you throw them out or do you keep them? They're useful, but not this many. Where do you draw the line? So, it's time to leave for my mom. My grandma is already there. And I'm a little bit, you know, I'm so easily stressed out these days. I don't know, maybe I have been for a while. But I feel a little bit annoyed. It doesn't take much these days for me to get that way. But it's Christmas today, and I'm gonna try to make the best of it for sure. But it's like that domino thing before that I mentioned. I think I pushed over another one. I think I had rebuilt most of them, but then oh shit, I knocked over another one. Look at them go, you know. I don't know, I mean, I feel like I can't really explain things outside of metaphors. It's so much easier to visualize things than to use abstract, nonsensical, meaningless words. No, but I think it's gonna be good. So I'm going in, like I said yesterday. Here we have the gifts, the most important part of all. Well, that's certainly what I used to think. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. The gift. I mean, without the gifts, what do you do though? You eat food. That's all you do. I mean, you eat food and you exchange gifts. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's the best part still, even though it's not terribly exciting anymore. But you do get you do get some nice stuff, you know, and it's fun to give too. Although when you can't really afford to give, it's not as fun. Although I do have a few things from my mom anyway. One thing that is better, I wanted to say, I wanted to at least be positive on one note regarding something. Before, now I'm running late, but I guess it doesn't matter. Before, when I was little, and when I was in my teens too, it always felt so sad, you know, when Christmas was over. Now my arm is hurting again. I felt so sad about it, you know, when it was over. I almost couldn't really accept it. But it's been a long time since I felt that way, and you know, every year that Christmas comes around, I always feel satisfied, and I always feel, yeah, let's move on from that after, which is good. So that's something that becomes better with age and Christmas, because I have talked about this, you know, last year. I mean, certainly I certainly did last year, talking about how things bubble up around Christmas time that you don't want to be reminded of and stuff like that. How things used to be better and stuff. But this is one thing that is definitely better. As an adult, you're moving on from it quicker, and you don't feel sad about Christmas being over. Because I remember that being such a well, I mean, I guess that's something I was bitter about then, when it was over. Okay, I'm really late now, so. This is Schindler's Lift.
Hey, I'm feeling you. Dignande julbord, inte precis.
Har du köpt det här?
Nej, det är...
Jag tänkte.
Och sen så har jag 2 pajer i ugnen som man inte ser. Smarriga pajer.
Ska du också filma nu? Härmapar du?
Ja, men jag härmar. Titta. Bara massa folier. Han ser inte.
Ja, gott det ser ut.
Ja,
folier.
titta där. Så. Men vi ska ta fram dem nu. Så, titta. Kan ana där när man lyfter lite på. Nej, men... Så. Nu är den 5. Det ska inte börja regna sen, men det är skönt. Hejsan!
Hej!
God jul, Joel!
God jul! God kram.
Inga paket. Jag kan inte köpa nu för tiden. Mamma gjorde saker gånger pengar och så köp det är svårt att köpa åt vuxna människor något sånt vettigt. Tycker jag det är bättre.
Du får ta tallrik här. Mormor, du får ta din tallrik här.
Jaha. Så.
1, 2, 3.
No adults here.
Det är jag som har tappat ner eller är det du? Det ligger där på golvet med mig och jag.
We made these Rocky Road on Wednesday. They're pretty good actually. We made these last year too, but this time I think it turned out better. It is time.
Det här tycker jag var smart.
Är det någon som vill ha den här jordgubbsline?
Sen får du öppna
Vad har du-
paket igen.
Ja, vad har du för fundering då? Säg. Jo, men säg nu. Det är en uppföljare till en väldigt känd. Det är väldigt omtalad. En uppföljare.
Dagbok eller vad är det för någonting?
Nej. Var det den?
Men vad är uppföljare?
Jag kan inte säga nu. The Last Guardian. Nu kan inte jag.
Men det är ingen uppföljare.
Jo. Nej, förlåt, nu säger jag fel. Nu blinkar det där i batteriet, eller?
Ja, det är så bra. Men när själv kan man bocka hem och flera till död.
Så här. Och jag, den är, vad häftig den är. Den är ju inte ihålig, den är helt...
Bostad utan man 3 gånger hade han bytt. Hade bott sådär en kortare tid och sen på Hake.
Men jag har ju fortfarande din att öppna här.
Och ändå tycker jag att jag hinner med det lilla jag gör nu. Då syr jag ingenting.
Inte jag heller. Jag ser ingenting.
Men den blir bra.
Åh, vilken bra bild. Kom för att se.
Men att det var ett hus där kommer jag inte ihåg. Det här
Det är riktigt bra. Alla paketen här.
Oj, vad bra det blev.
Titta vilken vacker påg. Vilka ögon han har. Akta!
It's time for me to go. Okay. It was nice but short. Only like 3 hours. So it feels a bit sad to leave already. I'm used to celebrating so much longer with my mom and my grandpa. But now it was a bit different. But it was nice. I was really happy about the gifts that I got. Got the Last Guardian game. I'm really excited about that. The reason why I didn't look excited is because I was confused by what my mom said. She said something about a sequel, and I was like, what do you mean a sequel? It's not a sequel, is it? Anyway, and then the story of film, which I've heard a lot about, and I'll show you the rest of the stuff later. But now I'm going to my dad. So Donald Duck has already started that compilation of Christmas classics that they show on Christmas Eve, which is like 1 hour long, and they would have wanted me to arrive until then, which I have not. And now I have to walk up there because I left my bike here now. But because it's actually my mom's bike, I'm actually borrowing it because mine is out of order. Off to my next destination. Now we're passing the old neighborhood here that I know oh so well. But we're getting closer. There's my old school. Can't really see it. Big buildings behind there. There's an unmistakable feeling in the air. It's just a Saturday, but it's dead, because it's Christmas and everybody is inside. I don't know, it's interesting to be out on Christmas Eve. It's a special feeling, I don't know. And now the rain starts, wonderful. Really dark over there. Well, I'm almost there. So at the end of each one of these Disney shows, they always show a clip from an upcoming attraction. I'll do it like this instead. From a new movie. And let's see if I can guess which one it's gonna be this year. I'm kind of thinking Moana. Has that come out yet? In Sweden? I don't think so. So I think maybe Moana. Maybe sometimes there's two, I think. Well, I'm gonna say Moana. Let's see if I'm right. Merry Christmas.
Det här är också bra.
Vad mysigt ni har det.
Nej. Vad sa du?
Vad mysigt ni har det så.
Varsågod, ta för dig gottebordet här.
Ja.
där ute. Ska du vara med, Johnny?
Nej, det är bra. No, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids is on TV, so I'm watching that. And guess later what's on later? Christmas Vacation, which I may or may not have seen like a day ago. I did, as you saw. And I slept like a few hours last night, so I'm pretty tired actually. It's like 4:30 p.m. My stepmom and my sister, they're out with the dogs. And I hope I'll stay awake. I don't think it should be a problem. But yeah, I'm feeling a bit tired. The Christmas tree is always, it's nice as always. And there's my dad coming down. Yes. And I am back. I'm afraid. Well, I'm not afraid. I'm back, I'm afraid. There was too long a pause between I'm back and I'm afraid, so it sounded like I was just telling you about how I was afraid. Okay. I'm back because, I mean, I'm afraid. God damn it. I'm afraid I'm back. I'm back, I'm afraid. Because, okay. I should just start this thing over. Sometimes I do that. I like do a sequence again, or a sequence, but like well, whatever again, because I fuck something up. But I can't be bothered. Now it's the same thing again. I'm trying to take my jacket off as I film. I got home just now, and the reason why I am afraid is because I didn't film that much. So basically, I'm afraid I didn't film that much. So sorry about that. I still have a hoodie on. Same thing over again. Oh, for fuck's sake. I had a really good time though. Yeah, for the most part, I had a good time. I just didn't film more because, you know, I mean, it just didn't really work out, and I didn't feel like I needed to film anything else really. So that's that. But I got some cool gifts, and I thought that I might as well show you those now. And then we'll talk about the day. Well, money aside, which I did, which I feel spoiled with today. I mean, I got some money that will definitely come in handy. I got The Last Guardian, like I said, which is really cool, that I'm gonna start playing soon. Let me just sit down. Oh. Okay, Last Guardian. I've heard some really good things about this game. I got this from my mom, yeah. And yeah, you saw that. And I got this from my mom too. You saw that as well. Yeah, I really haven't been playing that much yet. Since I got my PS4 like a few months ago, I guess. I mean, I've really only played Grand Theft Auto 5, but I have played a lot of that. So, well, but I'm looking forward to something else. The story of film, An Odyssey by Mark Cousins, is you know, something I've known about for a few years, and it's about this Mark Cousins guy going through the history of film in this documentary series. Wow, 13 hours long. I think 900 minutes, no, 15 hours long. Not bad. So I'm sure I will recognize a lot of that. but it's nice to get a new perspective on it, and to get to have the whole thing repeated to you, because you learn through repeating or repetition. So I'm sure that I have forgotten a lot of stuff in film history that happened, and a lot of connections and situations, political situations and stuff like that, which I need brushed up or whatever. So this is going to be a good watch, and I'm going to enjoy watching it because I'm a fan of film. So then I got underwear because, well, I wanted them, and well, this is going to be out of order, but from my dad and from the family up there, I got some box sets, Hasse och Tage. I'm going to talk about those later, but first got the Twin Peaks, the entire mystery, as well as the Lord of the Rings, the motion picture trilogy, extended edition. Very cool. I have only seen these on DVD, and it's been a long time, so I definitely wanted the Blu-ray of this, and I'm very happy to finally have that, so I can sit down and watch the Lord of the Rings extended editions once again. I've seen them many times since they came out. Yeah, and I had them on VHS first, and then DVD, then the extended editions on DVD, and now finally Blu-ray. It's been a long time coming, but it's gonna be nice to watch these movies again. I think it must have been like 6 years maybe since I saw the third one. So I guess even longer since I saw the other two. And it's been a long time since I saw the special features as well. All these hours and hours. Actually, it says here 26 hours of documentaries, behind the scenes documentaries. It's been many years since I saw those two, so I'm gonna revisit all of those as well, which is gonna be great, but I might not get to that in a little while. We'll see. This I wanted because, of course, season 3 is coming out next year. I have seen this, but this is such a nice box set. The texture of this, and the design of the box set, and her nose is embossed. I noticed that first now. I haven't seen anything like this before, and the way it opens up, I don't really feel like I need to show you now, but there are small tabs that you keep on digging, and then eventually you get to the dirt, and there's a little note there which says "Fire Walk With Me," which is the movie, which also comes with this set, which I haven't seen actually, the prequel film, and so I'm looking forward to first watching the series again, which it's been about 6 years, once again 6 years since then, and the movie for the first time, and then a bunch of extras too, so that I can be sure to be I'll be sure to be ready when season 3 comes out. I keep doing this because it looks like there's dirt here, and there is, but it's obviously as part of the design. But yeah, very nice set. This is released as a regular kind of keep case edition, but this set is a must-have, I guess. I think this comes with extras that are not on the keep case edition. From my mom, I also got this, a nasaline. I do not know how to pronounce that. It's a nose cleanser or nostril cleanser, or I don't know what it's called in English really, but you fill this up with water and salt, and then you put this in your nose, and then you lean over, and then you kind of push this little syringe. Yeah, it's a tiny syringe. It looks like a syringe, and you push. Anyway, I think you can get it. Anyway, you get it. You push down, and then it kind of trickles out of your other nostril. And the reason why I got that is because I've talked about it, because I've had a pretty stuffed nose lately, so I've had to use nasal spray a bit too often. Sometimes it's easy to kind of use too much of it, and then you become kind of dependent on it or whatever. Your nose is gonna start to I don't even know the word. I forgot the word. You're gonna get a stuffed nose if you don't use it. Even if you don't have a cold. But I don't know if that's what happened with me, because one day I had a stuffed nose, and I don't usually use that, So, I mean, if you have a stuffed nose, naturally you try to get rid of it, and so I bought some nasal spray. But then it just wouldn't go away, and now I feel ridiculous, because now I'm feeling my trapezius. I just noticed I've been doing this as I've been talking to you, because I like the feeling of the soreness. Okay, anyway. But yeah, so that's why I got that. A bit of a strange gift from my mom, but I wanted that. I have been talking about that. So, and then the third set that I'm gonna get back to very soon. And then I got some of these, and I got 4 of them, but I'm using one because scrunchies, the one that I had been using before, was completely, it was past its prime, to say the least. So I needed some more, and so I got those. Best gift to 2016. No, but I was really pleased about those. Okay, so this Hasse och Tage, Hasse Alfredsson, Tage Danielsson, they were 2, well, he's alive, but he's been dead for a long time. They were, 2, well, I guess they were, because they were a team, obviously. A team of, 2 directors / I suppose comedians, filmmakers. They made a bunch of films and on stage shows and stuff like that. And all their films, I think all of them, I don't know why not all of them would be included here. I mean, I don't know why they would leave some out. So I'm guessing we have all of them here. All of the movies they did between the years 64 and 88. And I wanted all 3 of these because I have never seen any of these movies. Many classics, like, these 3 titles here I recognize. All of these except for the last one and this first one. And this one I have on DVD actually, but I haven't seen any of them, so I am really excited to check them out. I hope I like them. I'm sure I will, but this is like classic Swedish cinema, I would say, or at least comedy, but they're supposed to be good films for sure. That you really should know as a Swedish film fan, or as a film fan from Sweden. A lot of these are even probably worth watching even if you're not from Sweden. So I mean, yeah, good stuff. This one is gonna have to be glued, but other than that, no problems at all. I don't know why there would be, but anyway. Okay, so I think you can tell that I've had a good day. I've been pretty tired today, but I managed to stay awake, and it's been good. I don't know what I was gonna say, to be honest. I guess I can just talk about some stuff that I didn't include. I don't know what that would be, but let's see. Well, I mean, I did film basically. I mean, most of what I did at my mom, I mean, I filmed. I wasn't there too long, and like I said, it felt a bit strange to leave after having celebrated Christmas with my mom for like 2.5 hours, maybe 3 hours. Like, now I'm gonna leave now. It just didn't feel right, and it felt almost a little bit of a lump in my throat, because I was like, oh, I don't want to leave, I want to stay. Because I'm used to doing that on 2 separate occasions, not everything on one day. So it was a bit bittersweet, I guess. I like using that word, if you haven't noticed. But yeah, but I was there for a few hours, and my grandma talks a lot. I mean, you can't really. I can't seem to find a moment to film something without her voice if she's around. Now I sound really mean, but without her voice being like the soundtrack to it, because she recounts a lot of stuff. She has a lot of stuff she needs to tell us. So anyway, it can be a bit, infuriating, or at least a bit annoying having to sit there and listen to these long, very detailed stories. But I should be very lucky to have a grandma at the age of 85 who is so sharp and so healthy, and I definitely am. It was nice spending time with her on Christmas. It was good. And then I went to my dad, and like I said, it was interesting to be outside, like in the center of town, on a Saturday, like 3:30, when usually there's a lot of people. But now, because it's Christmas Eve, obviously, everybody is at home celebrating with their families. So it was kind of, I was walking around looking at the people that I saw, wondering, like, I wonder why that person is outside now. Why aren't you at home celebrating with your family? It was just kind of fun to look at the different people, and I don't know. Sometimes. I've been outside before on Christmas too, to go to a store or something, if I needed like something from a store. But still, it's still kind of interesting to think about those things, and there is a special feeling in the air, knowing that it's Christmas, walking around in the center of town. It's I don't know if I can put a word on it, but somehow you feel kind of special walking around there. I'm making this into some huge thing, but to me, I've always been obviously at home celebrating Christmas with family. What else am I doing on Christmas? And so here I am walking through the center of town. It just felt kind of funny and strange. And then when I got to my dad, they were watching the Donald Duck show, and they looked like they had a very nice time, and so I joined them and watched the rest of it. And indeed, Moana was the movie that I predicted. And then after that, between that and the dinner, there's a lot of dead time, so there's a lot of almost falling asleep in the couch and watching like bits and pieces of different movies. Like I watched some of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, and I watched some of Christmas Vacation once again. Still enjoyable, but I saw it yesterday, so what else? Well, a couple things here and there, and then we ate, and it was very, very nice. I ate all of that, so I've been eating a lot today. Although I usually kind of pig out on Saturdays, so I don't know if I necessarily have eaten more today than I usually do on Saturdays. To be honest, just in terms of calories, I usually go all out. So, but still, that was a lot of food, as you saw, and I ate all of it, and then a little bit of. Not really dessert, but like a few pieces of candy. But I haven't really eaten too much today. I haven't gone overboard as you might do on Christmas. I've eaten a lot, but not as much as I maybe have done on a lot of other Christmases. Although I'm not done yet. I still have some stuff from yesterday, and it's midnight, and I am tired. But I'm not gonna wrap it up quite yet. I'm gonna enjoy some time with my computer and just relax and keep enjoying Christmas Eve for the few remaining minutes that are left, but you know what I mean. And I think that was the last thing I filmed of the food. So obviously in between there, some stuff happened. We opened the gifts. I got the gifts that we exchanged the gifts. They got my game, which we did end up playing, and it wasn't like a roaring success, or I don't know if that's really an expression, but it wasn't like this. We didn't have an absolute blast, but we had a fun time, and it's a pretty dry game, really. The perfect games to play in situations like that on Christmas Eve with the family are games where you want to laugh, you want to have a good time, you want the game to create funny situations that are going to make you laugh, as a family together. And this game is not perfect for that. We did laugh. Some of the questions were kind of funny, like if my sister had, she had like 2 cards on her timeline. The latest one was from like year 1080. And then I read a card which is about popular music. It's pretty easy to determine. Okay, I think maybe it's before 2000. Maybe it's before 1080. You might drop comments like that and have a good laugh at that. But other than that, it's mainly just a quiz game, really. I guess I guess it's a quiz game, sort of. But I really enjoy it. I think it's a fun game. And it was a perfect game for my dad too. He enjoys that stuff as well. and it wasn't. We had a good time, but we have chosen better games before. But no, it was good for sure. But I'm guessing we're not gonna really play it again. But I mean, that's okay. You know, we had a good time, and I thought it was a good choice for a game for us to play. Let's see. I think that's it. I think so. I'm really satisfied with what I got today. Mainly movies. I have a lot of stuff to watch now, I think. With everything I received, I mean, with all of these box sets, all of these 6 different box sets, I think it's about 110 hours or something like that. And then, of course, this game might take a while too. And then I'm going to have some Christmas money to spend on whatever I need or whatever I want to, so that's gonna be good. And yeah, it's been a good Christmas. I mean, you can have a good Christmas without really feeling it, you know. We still had a really nice time, and it was a nice Christmas. And yeah. So I'm guessing I will do this again next year, or something like this. I mean, I don't know. But I wasn't planning on doing it this year. And then I ended up doing it, and now I've done it for 12, 13, for 5 years in a row. So it feels kind of odd to, you know, break the streak. I'm just using expressions that may or may not actually be expressions. It's not a streak. It's just 5 years in a row. So I guess I should keep it up. But a whole another year since until then. So I reckon this video is gonna be pretty long after all. But I'm gonna have a good time editing this one anyway. The last one was a bore fest, snore fest, snooze fest. This one is gonna be a bit more exciting. So I hope you enjoyed it, and Merry Christmas. I hope you had a really nice time. And I don't think I have to add anything else. If I do, I'm gonna come back after this. But if not, this is it. Thank you so much for joining me on my Christmas, even though like half of it I didn't really include. But it's did I mention that, by the way? Why I didn't film in between the food and now? I mean, if I didn't, I'm sorry. I mean, it's just how my mind works. I mean, I forget about things and then I skip to the next thing. If I did, though, I mean, I'm gonna be repeating myself, but yeah, it's difficult to bring out the camera filming when we're that many. I mean, it feels kind of awkward. I mean, at my mom's house, it works out fine because, I mean, first of all, she is kind of used to seeing me filming, I guess, and my grandma doesn't hear very well, so I can kind of film around her, and she's not gonna notice. Now, I'm giving my grandma a hard time, but it's just easier to film at my dad, at my mom. Anyway, once again, thank you so much for watching, and hope this will be up in the next couple of days. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.